at all. We've had 2 14s on bars just. So it means that everybody else is squashed quite tightly together. And a mistake can be very costly.
Absolutely. Dementieva got a 15.15 on beam, and didn't it shine out?
It did shine out, and the only 15, I think, of the competition so far, other than Mustafina's fault.
Elizabeth Sykes on beam. Now, can she maintain her form? She looks so impressive on the first 2 apparatus.
She has, and lots of pressure on her now. And the apparatus that it's so easy to lose confidence on, but she started very well. Good front somersault. Oh, she held that.
It was her lowest scoring piece in qualifying. Just got into the 13s.
Oh, double spin. That's a very risky move. She performed it very well indeed. See the leap just a little bit flat, not quite as high. But she's tight in the middle, the legs are strong. Free walkover. It's the important acrobatic series, the backflip and layout. Somersault holds on to it. Could easily have not done. Gymnasts have to go low to the beam as well. Part of their choreography must take them down onto the beam. And that's a difficult jump. Tourjette. Oh, she's worked well on the beam. Well off the beam as well. Lovely dismount. That was a very good performance under a lot of pressure.
13.05 in qualifying. She's going to be up from that.
Yes.
So she's carried along by the enthusiasm and support of the crowd. I think Bear is happy. Is it a bear?
I'm not quite sure, but he's happy. This was where she fought so hard. Look, windmill of the arms. She will lose some marks, but she fought so hard, and she won't. That must be mum, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely double pike dismount. She's a very athletic gymnast.
She's looking very, very happy with herself. A 3rd apparatus, and very impressive after 2. Momentarily held the lead. 2nd at halfway. And she's really enjoying the occasion. 13.625, that's more like it.
Yes, but it's not a huge score. She's not got huge difficulty or huge class on beam. Bars is a really big piece. But if you can make your 4-piece reasonable, then you're in with a fighting chance.
Razzia. She's impressive too. The Romanians have done a lot of hard work. Is that to do with Octavian Belu coming back into the camp?
I think so. He's back in directing the programme. But
Elena Razzia then on floor.
Now, she had a terrible time in qualification, scored 10.9. So she must be out to improve things. And that is a lovely start. Beautiful spin. Full twisting double back, holds it in. Triple twist, very well blocked and spun. It's triple spin as well.
Must have had a nightmare to get 10.9. This is very impressive stuff from her.
Very nice shape. She's quite elegant. She's got to do a tumble with 2 somersaults. Here it goes. The 2.5 into punch front, cleanly negotiated. Lovely height on the leaps. You can watch how high her head goes when she takes off. She looks quite relaxed. And fast for this last tumble, double tuck. Well, that's got to be a big step up on 10.9. Very...
More like it.
Very composed performance.
Indeed. She was in top 6 position. Top 6 place going into this. This won't have done her prospects any harm at all. She really pops that up, doesn't she?
Yep, that's the triple twist. She blocks the shoulders well.
Lots of acceleration, lots of height. Meanwhile, Irina Obzogo from Hungary.
Wow.
Impressive.
That takes some doing, doesn't it? One-armed handstand, bring it down to a straddle lever position. Free walkover, front somersault into the back somersault. Strong free cartwheel. Lots of acrobatic skills. Needs to show us some dance links as well. She's very powerful, isn't she? That standing layout somersault. Not for the gymnast without strong legs. Whoa, but that was a little bit hesitant full spin. And a little flat on the leap, so her acrobatic skills are much stronger than her dance elements. But it's an acrobatic dismount she needs. Here we go, the round off, the double tuck, well performed.
Well performed indeed.
It's very under pressure, under great pressure, but this was good, wasn't it?
16th coming in with his third apparatus. Let's see how she's fared. She's enjoying herself. How far through are we with the young lady from Belgium?
Oh, that was a very costly mistake. The gymnasts have to include a full pirouette, which she did. It came out the wrong way.
This is Aj van Wellegem.
She swings very nicely on the bars, actually. Lovely energy to her work. A very nice double straight, because she's not a tiny gymnast, and that was a very good technique on that double straight, but the damage was done by the fall earlier on.
And Crockett. Very impressive, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. Well, Julie Crockett qualified 5th, so that really was impressive.
Obzogo 13.175. It's good to see, as we said with the men, Belgium in there, Hungary coming back in here for the women.
Yes,
Good to see it being spread out a little bit.
It is, Mitch, and it is very good to see a spread of nations, not just one or two nations dominating all the time. And as we're observing, there's not huge disparities in work.
Young lady who must be a medal prospect if she can keep her head. Shelaru, Diana Shelaru from Romania. Elena Razzia looks so impressive on floor. She's had a good 3 exercises, Razzia, and again, Romania looking something like their old strength.
They look strong, they look fast, and really well prepared for the job in hand.
Well, we spoke earlier now that Bellew is back in the frame. He must be making a difference.
Well, I think he's creating leadership. I think when he wasn't there, they were struggling with leadership, and a very different environment to what had been there. It would have been a very strong dictatorship and quite a different society now in Romania. But these gymnasts are looking well motivated, powerful, know their work, which is what over the years the Romanian gymnasts have always been. They wouldn't always be the gymnasts that would set the world on fire. You would watch the Russians or the Chinese in awe of their fantastic technique, but both those countries would quite often be fallible, whereas the Romanians, although they might not be so perfect, they were very often the most consistent. So let's see whether he's bringing that back now.
And Chelariu then. Romania's very strong prospect, well they both are, her and Rația, very strong prospect for a medal here.
That was a bit of a wild full pirouette, an interesting ginger between the bars. Bit of a late 1.5 turn into the Jaeger. Just a bit short of handstand again.
Get the feeling it's a tiny bit hurried, isn't it?
It is, it's a bit of a rush, nothing quite completed as well as it could be. And a bit untidy on that dismount. So she got through okay. She was consistent, but there certainly were places for the judges to deduct.
This E-score situation where judges only look to see faults. In the old days, you might get away with it, but not now. And I think it's one of the strengths of this judging system.
Yes, I would agree, Mitch. Yeah. Ginger, not the highest, legs just a little bit apart as she caught. So that's a typical time when the judges will take 0.1 off, or maybe 0.3, whichever they think it's most like. Now you can see she was quite well past handstand when she released there, when the last hand went on. And really, legs everywhere.
No need for that, was there really?
There wasn't. No, it was a good. It could have been a very good dismount.
Absolutely. She did the same on vault. You picked it up on vault as well. But she's pleased.
Yeah, I think that was probably as good as she can do, and that's the name of the game.
Things warming up very nicely. A few gymnasts now 3/4 of the way through their competition.
Great Britain, Lucia Francis.
Danusia Francis on beam. Great Britain's Danusia Francis. Well, Christine, beam, a good piece for her.
Oh, she is beautiful on beam. Let's hope she can give a good performance today, because she's got some lovely work. She's fabulously supple. Good girl. Securely through the flip and layout. Lovely soft arms. Double spin as well. That was well performed. Floats the free cartwheel over. And then the side somersault. Lift and control on the spin. Steady so far. Double flip into the dismount. Needs to create power through these flips. One flip, two flips, up, double back. Very nicely performed.
Well done indeed. 13.9 she qualified with. It was her best score. It was a higher score. And she does have that little stamp of elegance there. Lovely work.
She's one of those gymnasts you always want to watch. Even if there's the odd wobble, she's so elegant. She's so lovely, naturally supple. Fought so well.
She's having a good day, Danusia Francis. And Chelariu, 13.45. The E jury doing their job.
Absolutely.
high and easy. Julia Steingruber opens on floor.
Efficient leaps.